Here's my little conversion lathe. It's one of them combos. It's a Clarke, and I got it at Tractor Supply. And I had it for a while, and then having built a CNC router, I was thinking, man, I need to convert this lathe over to CNC. So this is what I did. I made some 1/2 inch plates. I think they're like 6.5 inches long by 4. That was determined by my pulley, and belt length and everything. The length of the belts, right? So what I had to do was I put a bearing behind here. It's recessed in there. What the thickness of the bearing? It's a 12mm bearing. That's what I had to use because of the shaft on the end of the lead screw. So then, if you look up in there, you can see, it's not too bad. This piece of 2x4 tubing, I notched. See, I notched it out, and I used some Allen head bolts, bolted it to that 1/2 inch plate. I think I used 1/4-20s to tap into the face of this housing on that lathe. I think I put a couple on this end and then a couple on the other end. Yeah, that's how I did it. And then the X, pretty much did the same thing. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, because you got a little backlash because the spacer in between this pulley right here and that, it's holding your backlash. I mean, there's a better way to do it. I just, at the time, it seemed like the thing to do, So these Allens, when you're running this thing a lot, it starts, sliding. So I need to come up with something different. But you see, I got quite a bit of, that's what, almost 20 thousandths backlash. Right now I'm not too worried about it, because I'll just do some simple turning. But there ain't no way I could thread anything, even if I had a RPM coder deal on there. So I got mock on here. Works pretty good. Real happy with it. I'm familiar with it from my router, so I just stuck with what I knew. And then got a little controller up here. I can't remember the name of that board, controller board, but it's pretty cool. I mounted that's how I mounted my Z. Problem with that is you got to change your leads around to run it as a mill. You gotta change your connections around. That's the way I do it manually. So I bolted this here and here. It there's no spacer back here, so it kind of teeters, and you just, you know, adjust it to where it's level. I mean, that's the whole thing moving. It's pretty solid. It works. But what I did was, when I was running in the mill, I burned up the capacitor on that motor, and I never did put one on there. I just spun it, you know, kind of kick-started it manually. But it's pretty cool. Made this little guard. Made that. It's pretty close quarters in this little garage. See, right there's a car right there, and it's not much room. So that's why I put that on there. Keep stuff from slinging everywhere. Yep. It ain't perfect. It works. I'll upgrade it, or if I end up getting something bigger, a bigger lathe, I'll get more serious about turning stuff on. Maybe do some threading, and be cool.